2 title fights announced for UFC 272, including Petr versus Aljamain Sterling 2. I'm not too sure which one I should be referring to as the champion in this case, because I kind of refer to the interim champ Petr as the actual champion, because I don't think he really lost that fight against Aljamain Sterling. But this is going to be a banger. I mean, the hype that will be built up into this fight is going to be absolutely insane. I mean, the press conferences are going to be crazy. It's going to be a crazy build up for Jan Aljamain Sterling 2. Both of them are accusing each other for cheating and all that stuff. It's just absolutely crazy. Jan is actually younger, in the prime of his career at 29 years old. He's a very young guy, actually. Same height at 5'7", inches tall, right around where I am. 67-inch reach, so Aljamain will have the reach advantage, but it's not going to have any real effect on the fight, because Jan is still the much better striker. Way more powerful, way more volume, way better technique. The boxing's better, the kickboxing's better, so the height, reach, all that stuff, it really doesn't matter, because he's just the better striker. Aljamain Sterling is not as good of a striker as Petr, but it's going to be a really solid fight. Petr is going to be the more powerful guy. He's going to be more volume, and I would say he has the wrestling advantage. I know Aljamain could definitely go out there like he did against Corey Sandhagen not too long ago. Which one was it? It was the second to last fight where he got a rear naked choke submission. It's possible he could go out there and submit Petr. I don't see it happening. Jan's wrestling and grappling has improved so much in all of his fights, and his only losses are to Magomedov, a pretty solid wrestler over there, but he beat him in the rematch by defending the takedowns and outstriking him. That's exactly what's going to happen here. He's going to defend the takedowns like he did in their last fight. I mean, even better than he did in their last fight, because the last fight, if you look, let's go to Petr right here. He was the one actually landing the takedowns. I mean, it is just absolutely insane that Petr, a striker, an amazing boxer in the UFC bantamweight division, is the one out-wrestling and out-grappling Aljamain Sterling. You look right here, yeah, Aljamain Sterling has a little bit more volume there, but he is 1 for 17 on takedown attempts, 5% on takedown attempts, compared to Jan, 100% takedown accuracy, had more control time. I mean, he got a knockdown in the fight as well, 62% accuracy. I mean, he was doing absolutely amazing in the fight. You can maybe make an argument that Aljamain might have won 1 or 2 of these rounds right there, but Jan was definitely winning the fight, for sure, in my opinion. I mean, he landed more volume, he landed more percentage. The amount of punches he's throwing, the amount that are actually landing is just absolutely insane. So the takedowns won't be there for Sterling. He's not going to land the takedowns on Petr. Jan will keep the fight on the feet, defend them all day long, keep it on the feet, and do exactly what he did with Corey Sandhagen, do exactly what he did with Uriah Faber, Jimmy Rivera, and pretty much every other one of Petr's opponents, where he defends the takedowns, keeps the fight on the feet, and just outboxes them. There's nobody in these UFC bantamweight division that is as good of a striker as Petr. And if this is going to stay on the feet, which it will, given the takedown offense of Aljamain Sterling in their first fight, it's going to stay on the feet, and Petr should have no problem winning this fight by another very dominant 49-46 decision. I'll give 1 round to Sterling, because he might, I don't know, maybe he'll land 1 takedown, and maybe he'll out-volume just a little bit, but overall, it should definitely be a Petr decision win. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a knockout as well. My prediction, a 49-46 decision win for Petr in the UFC bantamweight division. Put your predictions in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next video. Let's go.